Right. Thank you. Fine. Okay. So I'm going to stop my screen share. So last time, Pooja, you shared, right? Last time, who shared the screen? The yesterday's.
Yeah.
Okay. Done. Can you share it again, please?
Yeah, sure.
Right. So in the last class, we discussed, guys, how to install the Oracle VirtualBox. Okay, how to download Oracle VirtualBox, how to install Oracle VirtualBox. So these things we have covered in the yesterday's session. Okay, so now we are going to cover how to create a VM. Okay, how to create a VM. First, we will create the VM. Anyone? Pooja already started sharing, Kiran. Okay. So why I'm like preferring Pooja means like it was paused with Pooja right last time. So that's why I'm just asking her to share again. Fine. Right. So yeah. So now what we are going to do, we are going to create a VM. I guess you just shared a window, right, Pooja?
Yeah. Full screen share.
Minimize this. Done. That's fine. Yeah. Right. So last time we discussed about how to install Oracle VirtualBox and all. So today we'll create a VM, guys. Okay, one VM we are going to create. VM means virtual machine. So we have already discussed what is VM, what is PM, what is BM, guys. B for Bangalore, M for Mumbai. What is BM?
Virtual machine.
What
Virtual
is
machine.
what is BM? B for Bangalore, M for Mumbai.
Huh.
BM.
Biometric.
Biometric.
Bare metal.
Bare metal, sir.
Badminton.
Bare metal.
Okay, that's fine. I heard like badminton.
So it can be different thing, right?
I agree. What is BM in SQL Server terminology? Is
Bare
that
metal, sir.
fine?
Bare metal.
Yeah.
Buffer
Bare metal.
manager.
Yeah.
Buffer manager.
Buffer manager. Yeah. You are smart, I know. Correct. Okay, so bare
Sir,
metal
I
means
missed this Oracle VM workstation virtual
yeah,
box,
it's
right?
very simple, man. Yeah, just download it
Only
and
we need to
install it.
Google it and we
That's
need
it.
to install it, right?
That's it.
Okay.
Very simple. Okay.
Because I was not able to recall what you were saying. Then I realized what are the things I missed.
Yeah. So, but while installing, install 6.1. Okay, don't install 7.0 version. 7.0 is the latest version. Again, you need some redistributables for that. Okay, so better prefer 6.1. You can directly download 6.1 Oracle VirtualBox 6.1.46. Okay, you can download it from the Google Oracle VirtualBox.org website. Then from there you can install it. Installation means right click, run as administrator, next, install. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
6.1.4.46 Oracle VirtualBox. Okay.
Correct.
I will do it.
Yeah. Okay, Pooja. You can open this Oracle VirtualBox again. How to open this one? How to open any application, guys? Yes. Okay, you have to choose run as administrator. Again, guys, as a DBA, try to habituate this action. Always any applications. No need to open notepad with run as administrator, Word document with run as administrator. No, I'm asking about applications. Always you have to open applications with run as administrators, guys. As a DBA, try to habituate this. So you are going to like when you choose run as administrator, a lot of issues are going to be fixed, guys. Click OK. You will get this pop-up, guys. Just click OK. It is asking to update to the latest version. No need to update. Okay. We can simply use the same version. Now you can see maximize this window, Pooja. Just maximize. Yeah, very good. Thank you. So once you installed Oracle VirtualBox, you can see this is called Oracle VirtualBox Manager. So this is a platform where we are going to manage all the virtual machines, like creating, allocating the memory, allocating the storage, deleting the VM, okay, extending the hard disk, starting the VM, stopping the VM, adding the VM, everything we can manage from this Oracle VirtualBox Manager only. Guys, again, I am saying in every batch, 1-2 people will do this mistake. Okay, during installation of OS, I'll tell you. Listen carefully. Okay, so we'll discuss the same point during the installation of Windows Server, guys. Okay, now I'm going to create a VM now. Okay, I'm going to create a VM now. So how to create a VM now? You can click on the new. Click on new. Okay, just click on new, Pooja. Can you see new option here? Like a U-turn kind of symbols you can see. Yeah, click on that new. You can use Ctrl+N as a shortcut. Okay. So generally, if you are creating any VM means what, guys? VM, for any VM, what are the main peripherals, guys? For any virtual machine or machine, what are the main peripherals? If you want to buy a new laptop, what and all things you are going to look into it, guys, before buying the laptop?
RAM, ROM, OS.
RAM, ROM, OS, right? These are the main things, like CPU. RAM, ROM, CPU, and OS. Right, now I'm creating a VM. I have to give one name, right? So let's give the name as batch 51. Okay, just give the name as batch 51. Batch 51. Don't give any spaces. Yes, very good. So when you are creating this virtual machine is going to existed virtually in your laptop only. So this machine will create as a file, .vdi file, virtual disk image. VDI means virtual disk image file. It is going to be created, guys. So this machine is going to be created in your laptop only, right? This machine will created as a file, right? So if file is going to be created, in which location it is going to be created, you have to give the path, right? So that path you have to give under machine folder. So which path you will give based on the machine size? Try to allocate a path where you are having at least 30 GB free space. In which drive you are having at least 30 GB free space. Try to create a folder in that particular drive, guys. Click on the down arrow where you have pointed. Click on that. Other. Click on other option. Go to click on this PC from left side. This PC. Can you see? Yeah, very good. This PC. Go down slowly. Right? Fine. You have only C drive and D drive, E drive. Very good. You have D drive, which is having 344 GB free space. E drive, which is having 335 GB free space. So let's go with the D drive or E drive also fine. Where you have enough free space. Don't create in C drive, even though we have enough free space, but it's not good to create in the C drive and all. Okay. So go to D drive, double click on D drive. Guys, if you don't have D drive, if you have only E drive, choose which drive you have enough free space, minimum 30 GB. Right. Here, use this shortcut. See, you you can still use it, but make sure you have 30 GB free space. Okay. You can still use it. It's not recommended. I'm not saying it's not possible. You can do that, but it's not recommended. That's it. Okay. So if you have only C drive, people sometimes the new laptop and all, if it is SSD and all, you can see only C drive. You can still create in the C drive also, no issues. Okay. So now what you can do here, click on this folder once, just the white space, just the white space. Click it once. No, wait. No, just click the blank space. Yeah, just click it once. Yeah. Now use the shortcut Ctrl+Shift+M, which will create a new folder. Ctrl+Shift+M. Again, guys, whatever shortcuts I'm teaching, try to document it. It's very useful. Okay, so Ctrl+Shift+M. Ctrl+Shift+M. Yeah, okay. So now give batch 51 as the folder name. Batch 51 as the folder name. Okay, fine. Just click outside once and select the folder. Select the batch 51, right? And select folder. Very good. In this folder, the image is going to be saved, guys. Under D drive, batch 51 folder, the image is going to be saved. What type of OS I'm going to install? Windows OS only, right? So type, you can give it as Microsoft Windows, which is already selected. Which version in Windows Server? We have a lot of versions, right? So click on that version. Click on that version. Right now you can see, yeah, very good. So here you can see everything is showing 32-bit only, right? Go down, just scroll down the same window, scroll down. Yeah, everything is showing 32-bit only, guys. Okay, so now this is going to create a problem for you. What problem? I'll tell you. Pooja, right click on the taskbar once. Right click on the taskbar. taskbar where you can see a cloud symbol. A cloud symbol, mostly cloudy is there, right? Cloud symbol. Right click on the taskbar. You can cancel it. You can cancel it. Yeah, you can cancel this. Just remember that 32-bit, okay? So 32-bit machines means we have different types of machines, guys. 32-bit, 64-bit, 32-bit machines are old machines. 64-bit machines are not latest. It's from since 20 years we are using 64-bit. Still, 32-bit is very old, like 1990s and all we can say. Yeah. Right click on the taskbar. Why Pooja is able to see only 32-bit? Click on Task Manager. Task Manager, the third one. What is the shortcut to open Task Manager directly? Any idea, guys? Click on more details. More details.
Control
in the
Shift Escape.
Control.
Shift and E Escape button.
Control Shift Delete.
Control Shift Delete. Control Shift Delete. Don't you start. You can see that option, okay? But it is not going to open Task Manager. Okay? You can use Windows R, Task MGR. In the run, you can type Task MGR. Right, go to Performance tab. The second tab, Performance tab. Performance tab. Very good. Here, can you see virtualization is disabled? Can you see a big value 65,114, 109, 65,098? A big value. Can you see, Pooja? 65,000, can you see below to the CPU spikes graph? Yeah, 65. Beside, you can see virtualization. Beside, you can see virtualization. There only, 65,000 beside. Yes, yes. Virtualization is disabled in your laptop. So that's why everything is showing 32-bit only. Some of you, I guess you people are already practicing parallelly. You can see, some of you can see 32-bit, some of you can see 64-bit. If you can see only 32-bit means what is the challenge, guys? Virtualization option is disabled. Generally, if it is a old laptop, this setting we have to enable it manually. If it is new laptop, automatically the BIOS level, okay, they are enabling this setting and they are just giving the virtualization, like you should be able to set it up as enabled. Virtualization should be enabled. But in this case, it is showing virtualization is disabled. Now we cannot change the settings directly like this. This is a BIOS level settings. BIOS level settings, OS level settings. Okay. You have to stop the laptop. You have to go to BIOS window. There is an option called virtualization. There you cannot share the screen, right? In the BIOS screen, you cannot share, you cannot open any applications. Okay. So now what is the solution, Pooja? I'm going to help you out on this, but I cannot show you like this, as you have to restart your laptop and you have to go inside the BIOS settings. So you can stop sharing. I'll tell you how to do that, how to enable virtualization. Most of you can see this option, guys. Okay, so before creating virtual machines, what you have to do is check whether virtualization is enabled or not. I hope you all know how to check virtualization is enabled or not. Go to Task Manager. You can click on Performance tab. There you can see virtualization option. So who is going to share now? Kiran GC or Praveen? Who is going to share? Praveen also asked me. Kiran GC already is ready. Fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, drive, right? So yeah, you can see, guys, now in the Kiran's GC machine, you can see 64-bit as well as 32-bit also. Okay, so like this, it will show you. If it is showing only 32-bit, that means virtualization is disabled. So you have to enable virtualization, and I'll show you guys how to do that using screenshots. Okay, I cannot share the screen and I cannot show. That is a BIOS level setting. So I'll show you how to do that. Try to do it. If not, you can do WhatsApp video call to me. Those who are facing this issue, you can do a WhatsApp video call. I'm going to help you out how to enable that setting from the BIOS level. Chalo. Now we are going to create a Windows 2019. You can choose Windows 2019. Can you see Windows 2019? Yeah. Chalo, very good. I'm going to install Windows Server 2019, which is 64-bit, guys. Go to next. Here I am going to allocate the RAM. How much RAM you are using? Currently you are using 16 GB, right? Yeah, I can see 16 GB, 380, 16,384. I can see the maximum. So currently your machine is having 16 GB RAM. So now you can allocate, initially you can allocate 4 GB. Okay, 4 GB you can allocate. 4040, no, not 48. So let me tell you this, guys. Okay, let me tell you this. Okay. You should know, I know most of you may not know this bits, bytes, KBs, MBs, GBs, TBs and all. So it's very important. Okay, you should know these things and all. I'll explain. Okay. GB means how many MB, MB means how many KB. Okay, so we'll discuss these things, guys. As of now, I'm going to allocate 4 GB RAM. As Kiran is having 16 GB, so he is able to allocate 4 GB. Shanmukh, do I need to allocate 4 GB? I cannot say, I cannot comment. Why? Because before that, I have to check your RAM. If you are having 4 GB RAM, if you are giving the whole 4 GB to VM, your laptop don't start. Or if you start the laptop, after starting the VM, your laptop will be hanged. As Kiran is having 16 GB, out of 16 GB, he is allocating 4 GB. Still, he is left with 12 GB that will be used as a local laptop RAM. Okay. So if you people are having 8 GB RAM, allocate 2 GB, guys. That is enough. Okay, if you are having 8 GB, allocate 2 GB. If you're having 16 GB, allocate 4 GB. If you allocate 4 GB, it will be somewhat faster, guys. Okay, so now we have allocated RAM also. Next, yeah, create a virtual disk now. Create. I'm going to create different types of virtual disks. We have different types of virtual disk formats. We have VDI format, VHD format, VMDK format. Guys, again, these things we are not going to take care of these things in the organization. This will be taken care by your Windows team. So nothing to worry about these options. What is VDI, Shanmukh? What is VHD? No. As a Sql DBA, you have Windows machine or not. But I told you right in the beginning, throughout our practice, we don't have any Windows admin, network admin and all. So during practice, we have to do these things. But in the organization, we don't even have access to this manager also. Windows team, virtual machine team, VM team will be there. They are going to take control of it. Okay. Right, VDI, make sure the first option is selected, go to next. Dynamically allocated, I'm going to allocate a hard disk, which should be dynamically allocated. Go to next. If you choose dynamically allocated, it will save some storage. Whenever there is a usage, then only it will use. If there is no usage, it don't use the hard disk. So now I can create a 30 GB hard disk. 50 GB is not required. Just I'm going to allocate 30 GB instead of 50. If you people don't have, see guys, this 30 GB, again, listen carefully. This 30 GB, it is going to allocate from the F drive. Can you see Kiran is creating this VM in the F drive? So if you have 30 GB free space in the F drive, then only you give 30 GB, guys. Kiran gave 30 GB, so I'll give 30 GB. Not like that, okay? In the F drive, if you have 30 GB, give 30 GB. If you have 25 GB, give 25 GB, okay? So make sure before giving the storage, make sure how much free space is there. Just double check it, okay? You can minimize, Kiran. Thank you. Create it. That's it. Just create. Done, right? Very good. So this is how we are going to create a VM. Just virtual machine I have
Shanmukh,
created. Yes,
small
please.
doubt.
Yes, please.
Now the path they have created in F drive, right?
Correct.
After creating that, how can we see the path and how is it
Yes,
possible to
very
change
good. Yeah,
the
we can
path?
do. We can see, Praveen. Yes, we can see. So now
Is it possible to change the path also?
we can change it, but you should have some extra knowledge. Okay, we can change the path also later. I'll show you how to do that, but it's not important. But later I got your question. In case if you don't have enough free space in one drive, can I change it to another drive? That is your question, right? We can do that. We can do that. We have to simply copy the files, physical files to another drive, and we have to attach or we have to add the VM. Okay, that we can do that here. Sorry, Praveen. Okay. Yeah. So you can stop sharing, Kiran. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Thank you. And I'm going to share my screen. Any other questions, guys, in between? Any other questions?
Shanmukh, what if we have a 4 GB RAM?
If you have 4 GB RAM, check the usage of your laptop once. if for generally, which operating system you're using? Windows 10?
Yes.
Windows 10 minimum it needs 4 GB. Okay, minimum to minimum Windows 10 needs 4 GB. In that case, try creating a VM with 1 GB. Okay, why? Because now if you see here, right click, task manager. What is the usage currently connected from the system or mobile?
No, system only.
System.
It's
What is the usage now? Tell me. Here, go to task manager and show me the performance. How much memory currently is in use? For me, it is showing 48%, right? For you, how much it is showing?
in memory it was showing 78.
78, very good. Okay, now imagine if we allocate 1 GB also, that memory goes to 95 or 100%. If memory goes to more than 90%, your laptop will be hanged. Okay, so still you can do that, but try giving and try to see here. I'm going to see the SQL server is running. So it is consuming lot of memory and all. So check unused apps that you are using anything and try to kill it. Okay, just kill it so that the used memory will go down. You can manage the things. At least if you have 50% memory, then you can allocate 1 GB. If you allocate 1 GB, you can still see here how much per RAM, okay, it is using currently. Let me show you that as well. And let me hide these controls. Under performance, you can see here how much memory is in use. Out of 16 GB, 7.4 memory is in use. For you, it will be 4 GB, right? And you said 70%. 4 7 28. I guess it is 2.8 GB for you. Okay, so make sure try to kill unused processes so that it will come down to 50% and allocate 1 GB to VM. Clear?
Yeah, got it. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? Fine. So I'm going to create a VM quickly. Click on new. And I'm going to create this batch 51. And I'm going to use other. And let me check this PC. In which drive I have enough free space. E drive. Control Shift N. Batch VMs. Batch 50. Control Shift N. Batch 51. Enter. Go back. And batch 51. Select folder. And I'm going to use, okay, Windows Server 20. It's not showing Windows Server 2019 for me, but that's okay. I can choose anything. Simply the icon is going to be different, guys. I can choose one icon here. I can install one Windows operating system. Okay, I'm going to choose other Windows 64-bit. Okay, next. And I'm going to allocate. Yes, please.
How it is detecting Windows Server version?
It's
Like
not
you were saying,
detecting.
it is
It's
not
not
showing.
detecting. It's not detecting. See here. If you see here, it is creating one icon, right? 64-bit Windows
Where
2016.
Sir, we can choose any version or it
any
is
version
getting
that is going to create just an icon here. Okay, you can choose any version. You can install any version. Okay.
okay.
Yeah, here it is going to create. See, if I see here, it is showing 64-bit, right? Now, if I choose 2016, it will show you 64-bit 2016. But it's not mandatory that I have to install only Windows 2016. I can install Windows 2022 also. This is just to create an icon here so that you should be able to tell which operating system is currently running here. You can be able to tell like, okay, it is running with the 2016 like that. Okay, so just to create icon, you are going to choose here, but you can install any operating system. That's not an issue. Okay. Fine. Okay, so Microsoft Windows, I'm going to choose other 64-bit. Again, always choose 64-bit, guys. Whatever version it is, always choose 64-bit, which is latest version. I'm going to allocate 3 GB, 3072. What is my usage currently? 7 GB, I guess. If I allocate 3 GB, 7 plus 3, it will be 10 GB out of 16 GB usage. Okay, done. No issues. I can allocate 3 GB, 3 into GB means 1024. Let me tell you this as well. Not sure how many of you know this, but again, guys, I'll tell you. Nothing to worry. So, bits, bytes, kilobytes, megabytes, gigabytes, terabytes. Next,
petabyte, PB.
yeah, petabytes. Next,
Some byte is there, but I don't know. Extra byte.
okay, so like this we have different. So bits, how many? Can anyone tell me the conversion units? How many bits is equal to 1 byte, guys?
8.
7,
sir.
8. Sorry,
Yeah, 8 bits is equal to 1 byte.
1 byte.
Okay, and how many bytes is equal to 1 kilobyte?
How many bytes?
1024.
Yeah, 1024.
The remaining all 1024 only, guys. 1024 bytes is equal to 1 KB. Okay, 1
It's
KB.
1024, I think.
Sorry. I'm sorry. 10. All are 1024 only, guys. Okay. So 1024 KB is equal to 1 MB. 1024 MB is equal to, okay,
1
GB. 1024 GB is equal to 1 TB, terabytes. 1024 terabytes is equal to 1 petabytes, guys. PB. 1024 petabytes is equal to 1 hexabyte, HB. And still we have octabyte. Okay, different means hardly we are going to use up to here, guys. Up to here we are going to use terabytes of storage we are going to use. Now tell me this. Okay, I'm going to give you this number, Salman. This is for you only. Okay, and
I need to open the calculator.
no, without opening calculator you have to tell me.
How can we?
Tell me in GBs.
GB.
Yeah, how much GB it is?
It will be
Roughly, I'm
8
not
GB,
asking exact.
8 GB.
89.
8 GB or 89 GB?
Yeah, correct.
Or
89,
895 GB?
89.
It's 80.
89 into 1024 if we do.
Oh, you can do that calculation with brain. I can't do.
No,
Roughly.
I can't exactly. Roughly, it should be 89, I believe.
So there is a shortcut, guys. Divide into 3. Okay, divide into 3. So 789 KB, right? After KB, what is the next unit? After KB, what is the next unit? MB. So this is tens. This is units, tens and hundreds. Okay, 8 MB, 48 MB, 548 MB. Next. After MB. After MB, GB.
9.5 GB.
9 point, or roughly 9.5 GB, 89.5 GB.
89.5.
So roughly, if you calculate and all, you will get 88 or 86. But why? Because as a DBAs, the backup file sizes will be like this. Roughly, and the data file sizes, log file sizes will be like this. Okay. So like this, it is going to be like this. Okay. Some big number, something bytes. So you should be able to identify. You should be able to identify how much it is roughly. No need to calculate exact how much GB or how much TB. At least roughly if you calculate and all, you can easily identify, guys. Okay. Sometimes data file sizes, log file sizes, temp DB sizes, backup file sizes, this much big big files will be there. So at least you should be able to identify. You should be able to identify the approximate value of this particular big number. Okay. Fine, guys. So this is how I'm going to allocate MB, right? So 3 GB means 3 into 1024, which will be 3072 MB. Next. So I'm going to create a virtual disk now. Create. I'm going to give VDI format, VDI. I'm going to allocate dynamically. Next. I'm going to use this path. So I'm going to allocate 25 GB. For me, 25 GB is enough. Okay. And create. Done. So now VM is created. Now you just bought a new laptop. A bare metal you bought it. Now what we are going to do, guys, after buying the laptop?
Install operating system.
We have to install the operating system, right? So now I am going to install operating system. So generally, if you want to install operating system, what you are going to do? Or what that shop owner or someone, okay, that helper, the technician, what he is going to do while installing the operating system, before installing the operating system? What is someone asked Praveen, right? You asked Shanmukh after creating the VM where to check the path, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, you can see here. Select the VM. You can see here settings file location. Okay, you can see here any machine. Okay, this is my folder. In this path, you can see. You can still change the settings. Right click, go to settings. Now we cannot directly move it. I have to drop this. I have to copy the files physically to another location. And again, I have to add the VM. If I want to change this VM from E drive to D drive, I have to drop this VM. Right click, delete. While deleting, you cannot choose remove only. You cannot choose delete all files. You have to choose remove only. Then the files will be released. Copy the files. You can see in this location, batch51.vdi file will be there. Copy that file to the respective location that you want to change. And then you have to attach it. Machine, click on add, go to the new path, double click on the file, automatically machine will be attached here. Okay, Praveen?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so now generally this is a virtual machine, right? Where I can find the pen drive slot or DVD drive slot to install operating system, right? So that's why I'm going to use ISO files. Okay, .iso means virtual softwares, guys. I can say ISO means it's a kind of a virtual softwares. You can convert that software into virtual disk image. So that virtual software, you can directly attach it. So now I have to attach the operating system file, right? From where I can attach it, right click on this, go to settings, go to storage, click on the empty CD, click on this CD again. Here, I'm going to use Windows Server 2019, guys. Okay, I'm going to use Windows. Otherwise, you people cannot see all these options. I am regularly using, right? So that's why I can see all the other softwares under. I'm going for you. You can see only first, second option. Okay, choose virtual optical disk file and host drive. For you people, it will be like first two options. So click on this choose virtual disk optical file. So I'm going to give you the softwares, guys. So you will get the softwares. So you will get the links to download the softwares. Download the softwares, guys. Okay, from there, I'll share the links with you, guys. Okay, download the softwares and keep it in a separate folder. Navigate to that particular folder where you downloaded the software. You can see software, SQL servers, Windows Server, and all. I'm good. I guess this is the Windows Server 2019. It should be. I don't have name, proper name. This is Windows Server 2022 data center. The remaining all are SQL servers only. Okay, this is Windows 2012. So it should be Windows 2019 only. Okay, so just double click on this. I'll share this link, guys. You are going to download this and you can directly go to the downloads folder. Double click on it. Okay, now OS is attached. Okay, click OK. Now I just attached the ISO image. Okay, now how to start the
What is ISO image again, please?
That is a virtual file. That's it. See, now when you buy a new laptop, either you have to use a pen drive, bootable pen drive, or you have to use a DVD drive, right, to install, right? To install operating system, either you will use pen drive or you will use a DVD drive, right? So here, this is a virtual machine where I can insert all these things and all. This is existed virtually. This is not a physical machine. If you buy any new laptop that is a physical machine, you can just insert bootable pen drive. But here, this is just a virtual machine. How can I insert? For that, we have ISO format files. ISO file is nothing but it's a kind of a virtual disk file. It's a kind of virtual disk file. Okay, so the software that you are going to use can be converted into disk file, virtual disk file. I can directly attach that virtual disk file. Okay, so that is called ISO file. Okay, right now I have attached the OS file, guys. Now I want to start this VM. Once I have attached the bootable pen drive, will start the laptop, right? In the same way, I have to start this VM. Okay, just how to start this? You can select this and you can click on start button. Okay, or else you can directly double click on this VM batch 51 itself. Directly double click on it. So now the VM is started, guys. Once it was started, it is going to read the settings, read the software, and then we have to start installing Windows Server 2019. Guys, again, nothing to worry about all these things. These things will be taken care of. These things will be taken care by your Windows team. Windows team will take care of all these things, creating VM, installing
Sir, if
operating
OS
system.
is Linux, then Linux team is there or Windows?
Sorry.
If the operating system is Linux, then there is Linux team or Windows team?
Depends. In some organizations, Windows team will have Linux knowledge also. If Windows team is having Linux knowledge, they can handle. If they don't have, Linux team will be there, separate Linux team will be there, they are going to handle it. Okay. Yeah. So now you will get this window like this. Now I am installing. Again, I am saying, guys, very important, very important. I know at least one person from this batch will do the same mistake. What is the mistake he will do, you know? He will nicely, take the softwares. He will nicely download the softwares, to some location directly. You don't have patience to watch the recordings also. Yeah, I remember a lot of things like that. He will think, nicely he'll go to direct downloads folder. Nicely, he'll double click on the Windows Server 2019 operating system file directly. Tell me, guys, what will happen if you directly double click on Windows Server operating system file? What will happen? You will also get like the same screen.
It will install on the local machine.
Yeah, you will also get the same screen. Okay, you will also get the Shanmukh, whatever screen you are getting, I'm also getting the same screen. Next, you will install. That's it. Whatever data you have, everything will be overwritten. Completely, your local laptop will be erased and will be installed with Windows Server 2019. Again, I'm saying follow the recordings, watch the recordings before starting your practicals. If you think like I remember a lot of stuff, I can try by my own, then you are going to keep your laptop at risk. Nothing will happen, your data will be gone. That's it. Laptop or your laptop, nothing will happen, guys, but your data will be gone. It will be completely erased.
So laptop will be dedicated for only practice then.
Of course, you can. Okay, guys, is this clear? Don't directly double click on the Windows Server operating system. You can double click on SQL Server, at least it will be installed as an application. But if you directly double click on Windows Server operating system, it will be overwritten, on your existing Windows 10 or 11 operating system. Be very sure, just watch the recordings before doing the practicals. As a DBA, you have to have three main things, guys. What are those three main things?
Patience.
Next.
Reading properly.
Patience. All three are patience only, guys. That much patience you should have. Okay, very important. Watch the recordings, guys. Don't simply just try to remember. And I know generally what people will think, okay, I know this screen, I know that screen, so let's go like this. I know at least 2-3 people will do this mistake. I'm very sure someone will come, Shanmukh, I did like this. I don't see any screen. I can see only 2019 screen. What I can say, I can't do anything. Go to any laptop technician. He is going to erase everything, and again he'll give you a new Windows 10 or Windows 11 operating system. That's it. Okay, so be very sure about this before doing the practicals. Watch the recordings once again. Okay, so go to installing Windows Server operating system is very simple. Next, install. Click on install now. Okay, so once the installation is started, I'll tell you the process of SQL Server installation in the organization. So you'll get the clarity. Okay, how many teams will be involved? Everything will be discussed. What each team will do, everything will be discussed, guys. Let's initialize. So here, choose either second one or fourth one. Okay, choose either second option, desktop experience, which is GUI. Fourth option also GUI. This is standard edition. This is data center edition. I'm going to choose second option or blindly choose second option. Don't go with other options. Okay, go to next. I have to accept the license terms. Select it. Go to next. I have to choose advanced options here. Make sure 25 GB. Sometimes you can see next button is grayed out like this. See, I cannot go next. How to fix it? Just click on the disk once. Automatically it will be enabled. Okay. Go to next. That's it. Now Windows Server installation is initialized. It will take, depends upon the RAM, it will take 15 to 20 minutes to complete the installation. Okay.
So, what is the difference between standard and data center?
These are the, I told you like last time, like we discussed about SQL Server editions in terms of resources. Okay. Generally, standard edition, enterprise edition, or data center edition. In terms of CPU cores, in terms of max server memory, these are the main differences. Okay. So no need to learn about difference between standard edition Windows Server and data center edition Windows Server. That is not comes on in our radar. Okay. That will be taken care by your Windows team. Still, if you want, I don't know what are the differences. That is not our SQL subject. Okay. So still, if you want, sir, I want to learn it, then go to Google and then just check it. What is the difference between standard edition of Windows Server 2019? Okay, data center edition of Windows Server 2019. You will get the specific requirements. I am sure that in terms of CPU cores, in terms of memory, there are some limitations to standard and data centers. Okay.
Okay.
But it's not our subject. Okay. Fine. So now let's discuss about the process of SQL. It will take 15 to 20 minutes. Let it be, no issues. Let's discuss the process of SQL Server installation. What is the process of SQL Server installation? How we will get the tickets? How to handle the tickets? Guys, is my audio clear? Everyone? My audio.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. Fine. So now let's discuss the process involving in the SQL Server installation. So generally, if any new application comes, okay, for example, TCS got a new project. TCS got a new project, okay. Imagine TCS got something, what is that? Clear tax project, okay, or else TCS got Redbus project, redbus.in. We have Redbus, right, application. So Redbus gave a contract to TCS. Redbus is a client. Redbus is giving work to TCS, right? TCS offering some services. So Redbus selected the offered services of TCS. So Redbus is giving their project to TCS. So Redbus is the client for TCS. Okay. Redbus is the client for TCS. Now, Redbus application, Redbus already running with an application. Again, Redbus people want to create one more small application. Okay. So now, if you got any new application, generally, the application team of Redbus will raise a request. We need one SQL server for my application. Okay. Either it can be SQL Server or Oracle, that is different thing. But if they choose SQL Server, we need one SQL Server for my application, for my internal application. So application team, here the application team is your Redbus. What is the application Redbus, right? So the application team will raise a request of a SQL Server. Okay, one SQL Server. As you know that if I want to install a SQL Server, we should have Windows Server, right? Without having Windows Server, how can I install SQL Server, right? We should have Windows Server, right? So when they raise this request, first the request will goes to Windows team. Okay, request means tickets. We can say tickets, guys. I'll tell you, we have a separate concept on the ticketing system. At the end of the classes, not now, after the technical things are completed, we have a separate class on ITIL process. What is ticketing tool? They'll ask you the questions sometimes like this. What is ticketing? What ticketing tool you are using? Or do you know different types of tickets like incidents, change requests, SC tasks, C tasks, problem tickets? So SLAs, all these things will be discussed in the ITIL class at the end of the training. So ticket is nothing but, for example, you are using Hathway.
What is meant by ITIL?
That's what this ticketing process and all. Okay, process is nothing but like
No, I'm asking full form.
abbreviation. Huh? Abbreviation, I have to check. I'm not sure. Any idea, guys? ITIL. Information something. ITIL. So I'll update you. Okay, ITIL. I'm unable to recollect now. I'll update you. Okay, what is ITIL?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So generally, in case you are using a Hathway internet or Act FiberNet, you are using. So if yesterday we have faced this internet issue, right? So if my internet is not working, what I'll do generally, I have to raise a complaint. Through app, I'll raise it. I'll open an Act FiberNet, I'll raise a complaint. So when we raised any complaint, what kind of reply we will get it from Act, guys? They are going to allocate one complaint ID, right? What is the use of that complaint ID? What is the use of the complaint ID, guys?
To track the
We
status.
can track.
Very good. We can track it. For example, if you bought anything in the Amazon, they are going to allocate one order ID for you. What is the use of the order ID? We can track where is the item. We can exactly track it where is the item, whether it is in shipping state, whether it is in transmit state, or whether it is in out for delivery. We can see a lot of states, right? So we can easily track the state or status of the product. In the same way, if I have one requirement, I'll raise a ticket. So my internet is not working. So I have raised a complaint. They gave one complaint ID. That ID is called ticket ID. So using the ticket ID, I can track it where exactly it is. In the app itself, it is going to show you, okay, our engineer came to visit the location. Transfer information library. Yeah, thank you, Salman. Yeah, so Salman just mentioned information technology infrastructure library. Yeah, that is like a framework. Yeah. Right. So that is a kind of a tracking system, guys. Using that tracking system, using that idea, I can see what kind of actions they are taking on my complaint. Whether they send any engineer, any technician to fix the issue, or any backend team is working on my issue. So like this, I can track it, right? In the same way, if Redbus team is having a requirement, they should know, right, where exactly the ticket is there, at which team the ticket is there, what team is working on it currently. They should know the status, right, when it is going to be completed and all. For that, they will raise a ticket. So application team will raise a ticket that I need SQL Server. Generally, they'll mention I need SQL Server 2019, 2022. Based on their requirement, they are going to mention the version also. So once they raise the ticket, this is kind of they'll raise main ticket, right? This is your parent ticket. Okay, parent ticket, guys. Guys, again, ITL process, different companies will follow different ITL process, but at the end of the day, the theme is same only. So this parent ticket, if I want to install SQL Server, okay, first of all, I should have Windows Server. So who will create Windows Server? Windows team only, right? Windows team. And if Windows team wants to create a Windows Server, they should have one IP address. Okay. If Windows team wants to create a Windows Server, they should have one IP address. IP address means it's a kind of a name, guys. To communicate with the server, we'll use IP address or server name. So we need one IP address. Who will take care of this IP addresses, networking and all? Network team. Okay. So in some organizations, there is a separate storage team. Why? Because if you are creating a Windows server, means you have to allocate storage, right? D drive, E drive, F drive, you have to allocate, right? In some organizations, Windows team will take care of Windows and storage activities. In some organizations, one more team will be there, storage team. Okay, storage team. So they are going to allocate, they are going to add the storage and all. Finally, DBT. Once everything is ready, once Windows server is ready, once network connections are enabled, network related connections, network related ports, network related IP addresses are allocated. Once storage team is added, all the disks and all. Finally, once the server is ready, then that ticket will comes to DB team. So on the same ticket, either child tickets will be created. One child ticket will be given to Windows team. One child ticket will be given to why? Because auditing, guys. Auditing. See, someone comes to us and if they're asking install SQL Server, we cannot blindly install SQL Server. There should be auditing. Your company is paying a lot of money. If someone comes to us, hey, please install SQL Server. No. I said, by mistake, I said, please uninstall SQL Server. It shouldn't be like that. There should be a process, right? There should be a auditing in every organization. Auditing will be there, guys. Okay. So Windows team, if someone comes to us and if they're asking us to create Windows Server for auditing purpose, okay, for transparency, who is using the server and all, Windows team needs one child ticket. So one parent ticket, under parent ticket, multiple child tickets will be there. One child ticket for Windows team, one child ticket for network team, one child ticket for storage team, one child ticket for DB team. The child tickets you can call it as a C task, catalog task, or SC task, standard catalog tasks. Forget about all this terminology and all, okay? Again, we have separate class on this. So based on the parent ticket, the child tickets either will go to the particular respective teams, or the parent ticket first it will goes to Windows team. Once Windows activity is completed, then network team. Then once network activity is completed, it will go to storage team. They are going to add any storage in between, like plus or minus. And then finally, the same ticket will comes to DB team. Either people will follow the first process or people will follow the second process, depends upon the organization. So finally, whatever tickets comes to us, everything will be ready, guys. Windows team will create a Windows server, network team will enable network connections and RDP and all. Storage team is going to allocate storage and all. Finally, it will comes to us. So in the interview, they'll ask you these questions also. How many teams involved in your application? How many teams? With how many teams you are going to work? Okay, so they are just checking whether you're real-time expert or not, or whether you have genuine experience or not. So generally, we are going to work with the Windows team, storage team, network team, and the DB team, guys. Okay, these are the common teams that we have to work together, guys. Why? Because if these people don't create the machine, how can I install SQL Server? Now in our practice, I only created a VM, I only install a Windows server, I'll only enable the network connections. So throughout our practice, I am the Windows admin, I am the network admin, I am the storage admin, I am the DB admin. But in the organization, these four things will be distributed, okay, across the four teams. They are going to take care of
Hello.
all these things. Yes, please.
Hello.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, sometimes in some cases, the client side there are DBA or client, like here Redbus is the client. They have also DBA. They have also Windows. Then what? Why they
See,
need other DBA?
you cannot compare all the cases. Okay, if Redbus is having DBA team, they don't generally see. Depends upon some clients. Some clients will give only Windows related project to TCS. Some clients will give only network related projects. Sometimes will give only DB related projects. If they have their own team, they don't ask us to do. If they don't have team, then only we have to work on it. Okay, Vibhuti? It's not like, are you sure that Redbus is having DBA team? If they might have, they might not have. If they don't have DBA team, they will take the project from other. I worked in one company, guys. They will take only DB, database engineer support. They have their own Windows team, they have their own storage team, they have their own network team. But they need only DB team. So they will take the contract of only DB services. Okay, if it's already there, they don't use it. Okay, if it's not there, based on their requirement, they will use it. Very
In my
simple.
previous hello.
Yes, Vibhuti.
Sir,
Hello,
actually-
Shanmugh. One more question is yes.
Yes,
Hello.
yes, Vibhuti. Let's Vibhuti complete. Okay, then you can ask.
Okay.
yes, sir. Actually, I am working in a project. In their project, they have a DBA team, and they request to you also to install again SQL Server.
I'm
They
not
have also
sure. See, I'm not sure what kind of practice they are following. If they have still here, Vibhuti, you cannot generalize it. Okay, sometimes just a beginner level DBS will be there at Redbus. They might not have experts, so definitely they'll take the support of TCS, right? Right, you got my point. So team means they might not work on all the things. Only 3 years or 4 years experience people are there with Redbus. they don't have 10 years DBA, so they might request a support from TCS where a 10 years DBA TCS is going to provide. Okay. Clear, Vibhuti? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Hello, Shanmugh.
Yes, Jishan, tell me.
Basically, if the red bus client of the TCS, so the installation is being on a TCS side or a red bus side, means basically the ticket will raise the red bus or TCS will raise the ticket.
No, Redbus will raise the ticket.
So
Okay,
all the
application.
ticket for the Windows sub means basically for the Windows VM or the IP address. So all the ticket
Everything will
or
be
child
managed by
ticket.
Redbus only. Yes, Redbus
Okay,
only.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
And one more question: why we require the IP address in that?
Very simple. What is your name?
Jishan Khan.
Jishan Khan. Okay. So if I want to call you, either I have to use your name or I have to use your mobile number, right? Mobile number will act as your identity, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
in the organization also, IP address
Okay.
will act as an identity, right?
Okay, so
Without
the
IP address,
IP
yes.
we will use IP address to call a virtual machine
Correct,
or
correct. Server name we
so-
can use, and we should need IP address also. Server should be in a network, guys. Any server should be part of one network. This needs an IP address.
Okay, okay, okay.
So can I say something related to
Yeah,
this?
yeah, yeah,
if you want?
Salman, of course you can add.
So suppose, Zishan, you are living in any city, right? So how the person will reach to you and recognize you, right? Through your address, right? And that address should be a user friendly, or the user or the person can read it, right? So this is the IP address is nothing but a address that will communicate or that will point to the server, right? Where the application or end user will communicate. But for human, we will use as a server name that we can understand, like server ABC. We can easily understand and remember, right? But the IP address we cannot understand and remember.
Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Salman. Any other questions, guys? Here, any other questions? Who is iPhone? Who is iPhone? Who is iPhone? Guys, iPhone, can you hear me?
First time I'm listening this, sir. iPhone, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is this a new feature or what?
Yeah, iPhone. Guys, again, I'm saying if you join with the device names and all, I'm not going to allow you guys. Okay, it's very important for me. So otherwise, someone can join with a device name, and how can I identify? Okay. So this is the last class. Next class and all, if anyone join with the device names, Dell, iPhone, so I'm going to either rename. Just let me know. Okay, I'm going to help you out on that. Okay, not an issue for me. Okay, so I'm going to help you out on that. I'll rename it for you. Okay, lie. Okay, that's fine. Okay, thanks. Thanks, live. Right, fine. So now, right, Syria. Okay, fine. So that's how this will work, guys. Okay, this is how the process in the organization. Once every team, okay, completed their work, finally, we'll get the Windows server. Using IP address, we'll connect to that Windows server and we'll start installing the SQL server. So this is the process in installing a SQL server. Any questions in this process, guys? Any questions, doubts?
Shanmugh, one small question.
Yes, please.
What is the difference that the VMware guy doing and what will be the DBA guy doing? Could you please tell?
See, VMware, see now what I did, okay, I only created a VM, right, using Oracle VirtualBox Manager. I only attach the software, I only install the Windows server. Now, next I'm going to give some administrator password. Next, I have to enable some network IP addresses and all. I have to enable RDP and all. So all these things will be done by the Windows guys. Generally, depends. Network related things, network team will do. Windows related operating system installations, other applications installations will be taken care by the Windows team. Again, just now we discussed, right? Storage team will take care of their activities. DBA team, he don't do all these things. DBA team, he's going to take control of the SQL servers, installation of SQL servers, maintenance of SQL servers. That's it. Okay, so totally different. Windows team will take care of the VM level things, network level things and all. SQL server, SQL DBA team will take care of the application related things. Okay, SQL, that too, only SQL related application things and all, they are going to take control. Okay, clear?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, Chandra. So now I have to set the password, strong password, guys. Again, remember this. Throughout our practice, we'll use minimum 20 to 30 passwords in different scenarios. So don't give different passwords or else blindly follow me. I am going to give this password, okay? DBA@123. Okay, just blindly follow me. You have to give a strong password, one caps, one special character, one number. Okay, just blindly follow this or give a strong password and write down the password somewhere else. Otherwise, if you forgot the password and if you are giving different passwords in different scenarios, it will take a lot of time to break the passwords. Okay, so I'm going to give the DBA@123 tab DBA@123 tab key. You can press it or you can click okay the second field. Just hit enter. So now the Windows server is ready, guys. Okay, so what you can do, take a break, guys. Come back after 15 minutes. I'll show you what is RDP, how to connect the servers through RDP, how to enable RDP settings and all. Then tomorrow, I mean not tomorrow, okay, in the next class, we'll plan the SQL server installation. Now we'll maintain we'll ready with the environment. The next class, once environment is ready, then we can directly straight away start installing SQL server. Take a break, come back after 15 minutes.
Shanmugh,
yes, please.
so we will having two different virtual, Windows server, right? I mean, two node, like we install.
No. Tell me how come it will be?
No, for always on, for any
That
other.
is different. That is different. See, that is different. See here, these are always on machines, cluster machines and all. Initially, some of the topics we'll discuss with a single VM. That is fine. During HADR, we'll create 3 VMs. Okay.
Okay, so I was thinking we will create all the VMs now and we will do.
No. That will create a lot of headache and you people are definitely going to miss it. Yeah. So slowly we'll go. Okay. No need to create all the VMs at a time. Yeah.
Better you can delete the previous one. You will save
the space. I will, but again, sometimes if our machines are current batch machines are creating problems, sometimes these machines will help us to set up the things. Okay.
Because
so that's why
this batch will also require another 2 VM. So I was
no problem. If it is not running, you don't get any issues. Okay, even though you have 100 VMs, as 100 VMs are not running, you don't create issues. You don't use the resources.
Correct. It will not occupy the space.
Yes. If I start all these VMs, then it will be slow. Okay, so no issues. You can have 100 VMs also, not an issue.
Correct. That is the virtualization.
Correct.
Understood.
Yeah. So come back after 15 minutes, guys. At 8:35, you can be back. We'll discuss other things. Okay, I'll pause the recording. In case if I forgot to resume the recording, just remind me once. Okay. Any questions, guys? Any questions till now?
Shanmugh, if you could send the links so that we can.
Which link, sir?
Software links.
I'll share the class recordings and all class recordings will get it. Software links also will get it. Okay, so yeah, you will get it. Nothing more. Okay.
Sir, when we will get the notes?
Sorry, Vibhuti?
Sir, when we will get the note?
I'll share it. Okay, maybe tomorrow morning you are going to get it, guys. Software links, notes and all. Those who are registered people will get the software links and notes. Okay.
Shanmugh,
For registration, I did not get any link for registration, so I'm not sure.
Yes. It's not like registration link. Okay, so once the process is completed, so I'll get the I used to ask your Gmail IDs, right? So just provide me your Gmail IDs. Okay, I'm going to send you the software links and notes. Okay. Already I have collected some of the Gmail IDs. Still, okay, I have to check and I'll note it down all the Gmail IDs. I'll share the softwares and notes for the registered students. Okay. There is no separate link for registration, Salman. Okay. Yeah. Fine.
Yeah,
Chalo.
okay.
Right, so you will get it, guys. Nothing to worry. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to send it to you. Okay, fine. Yeah, just send it to me in the WhatsApp, Salman. Okay, I'm going to note it down. Yeah. So now the VM is ready. Yeah. So now this is ready, guys. Now the machine is ready. So now what we have to do? Now I can connect to this VM in two ways. Okay, listen carefully. I can connect to this VM in two ways. One way is direct connection. What is direct connection? Directly you can see. Now you can see two computers in my laptop. One is this one, physical machine. The screen that you can see now, that is from physical machine. My laptop, this is. And you can see one more computer in the same machine. This is called your virtual machine. Two computers you can see now. One is your laptop, okay, the physical machine, okay, and the second one is your virtual machine. You can see the second computer, which is virtual machine. Okay, so now I want to log into the server, right? This is the server. I want to log into the server. How can I log into this machine, guys? Can anyone tell me? How can I log into this?
Right control alt delete.
Yeah. Okay, not control
Right
alt
control delete.
Yeah, not control alt delete. You can see control alt delete here, but it's not going to work. Yeah. If you use control alt delete, your computer will be locked and unlocked, guys. So use only control and delete. The two right control. Okay, you can see two control keys on your keyboard. Can you see one will be at left side, another one will be at right side beside arrow keys. Use just right control key plus delete key. Shanu, this is little bit confusing. Tell me any shortcut. Okay. So there is a shortcut also. Machine, not this one. Input, keyboard, select, insert, control, alt, delete. Either you can use keyboard shortcut, which is only right control plus delete. Right control plus delete. Okay, this is keyboard shortcut. Otherwise, go to input, click on keyboard and choose insert, second option, insert control alt delete key. Okay, then also you'll get the authentication screen. Okay, here we gave one password, right? During installation, we gave one password, right? Strong password. This one. Okay, this password you have to give it here, guys. Administrator password. DBA@123. So now I am connecting to the server directly. Directly I am logging into the server. We have two ways. One is direct connection and another one is a remote connection. Generally, VM team and Windows team can connect to the servers directly. Okay, but Sql DBA team or other teams, they all will connect to the servers using remote desktop option, RDP or RDC. Please be muted. Either RDP or RDC, remote desktop protocol or remote desktop connection, RDC. Only Windows team can connect to the machines directly, Windows team and VM team. Remaining all other people, whether you're a DB team, storage team, network team, whatever, or application team, okay, you have to use RDP connection only. Okay, so you will get this kind of pop-up. Just click yes on this. Okay, so it will enable the network settings. Wait for a minute. Once you log into the server, you will get one application that is called Server Manager. It will take some time to open completely. In between, if you open any other application, your server will become slow. So wait until the Server Manager is going to be opened completely. Then we can process, guys. Okay, then we can proceed.
Sir,
Just wait.
what is CNCP?
CNCP na. What is that, Vibhuti?
CNC.
Where is that? CNC?
Any team is their organization known as CNC?
No, I don't know about this.
No,
Maybe in
CMC
your
is a company. CMC, CMS or CMC you are saying?
CMS is a company.
Correct.
Or CMS, one more application is there, that is central managed servers. Okay, CMS means you are going to add all your servers in the either service now.
Centralized
Yeah.
managed server or something.
Yeah, so this is something else. This is a kind of application, okay, where you are going to add or remove the servers from this list. Okay, so not sure what you are talking about. That is not related to SQL DBA. Okay, maybe in your organization there might be a small application or any application related stuff, I guess. Okay,
Banking, sir, that is a very vast application, CMS.
might be, yeah. CMS is another application. Okay, and CMS internally we have one more technology called CMS where we can control or where we can store all the server related information. Okay, so this is server manager. You can close this. As of now we don't need it. You can just close the server manager. Okay, so now I just connected to the server directly. Okay, this is how generally we can connect to the server directly. But again, in the organization, we cannot connect to the server directly. We all DBA team, storage team, network team, everyone will use RDP only. So how to do RDP? What is RDP? Let's discuss first, then how to do RDP, I'll show you. So for this, we'll use dry.io. Okay, let's go to dry.io and let's open batch 51 flowchart. Right. Okay, so what is RDP? We'll discuss this. Imagine this is your organization. This is your data center. Okay, this is your organization data center. Imagine this is your Infosys building. Infosys building. Infosys is a company, right? IT service based company. Infosys. Right. Now this is a Infosys building. Okay. Now your server is there in the Infosys building. Imagine your server is there in the Infosys building. This is your server. Okay, this is your server is there in the Infosys building. Now you want to connect to the server. This server, we just discussed, right? Either you can use IP address or you can use server IP address, or you can use server name also to connect to any server. Imagine this server name or IP address is 10.10.10.36. Imagine, just imagine. You can give one name batch 51. Imagine this is, or else Redbus server. Redbus server. Okay. This is the server name and the IP address. Either you can use Redbus or you can use IP address. So now, if any DBA is there, how he will connect to the server? If he is doing work from office, and how he will connect to the server if he is doing work from home. Let's discuss these two things. Very important, guys. Right. Imagine you are in the Infosys building, okay, or in the same building or Infosys network building. Okay. Imagine you are in the Infosys network building. This is you. Okay. Now you entered into the Infosys building, guys. And you have one laptop, right? Once you got the job, they will give you one laptop, right? So this is your laptop. This is your laptop. You are in the Infosys premises now. You are in the Infosys premises. Means you are doing work from office. So as you are in the Infosys premises, your server, your laptop, both are connected to the same office network. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear, everyone?
Yeah.
Your laptop and your server both are connected to the same network. In that case, how can you connect to the server using RDP? Simply type MSTSC or RDP here. Okay, in your laptop, just type RDP. Like this, now I'll type RDP. See what tool I'll get it? RDP. Okay, so if you just type RDP, you'll get one remote desktop, guys. Okay, RDP. Or there is a Windows shortcut MSTSC. Okay, you can use Windows or MSTSC. You can use this also. Okay. Right. So, or you can simply click on the search button. You can simply type RDP. You will get it. So now you both are in the same network, right? Your server and in your laptop is also in the same network. So directly in the RDP screen, you can
Sir,
directly
RDP and job box are same.
RDP and
Job box.
jump box. I'll tell you what is jump box. I'll tell you. Okay. Right. So here, to which server you want to connect to 10.10.10.36, right? You'll give 10.10.10.36. You'll click connect. If the server is up and running, you'll get a authentication screen. You have to give the server name, your username, and you have to give your password. Once you're into the organization, Infosys will give you a separate login ID and password to connect to the servers, guys. Is this clear, everyone? Everyone, is this clear? If you are in
Yes.
the Infosys network, if you are in the Infosys office, you have to simply open your laptop and you have to type RDP and you have to give the IP address of the server, which server you want to connect, and you will click connect. If this server is up and running, you will get the login screen. As of now, there is no such server, right? I will get the error. It's very common. Shanmukh, if you are doing work from home, how to connect to the servers? If you are doing work from home, imagine this is your home. You are in your hometown, okay? You are in your village. Currently, you are there in your village. Now, you have your own laptop. So, delete. Okay, so you have your own laptop. Okay, so this is your laptop. Currently, you are doing work from home. This is you. Okay. So, if you want to do work from home, generally what you will do? What you will do, guys?
We need VPN credential.
First of all, you have to enable a hotspot, or you should have a network, right? Internet, right?
Yeah.
Without internet, I cannot connect, right? So what you will
Right.
do? You will use internet. If possible, you will use a network, a standard network, a wide network kind of thing, ACT or hardware. If not possible, you will use your mobile hotspot, right? So that means what? Your laptop will be connected to the internet. Your laptop will be connected to the internet. Okay. Or else not this. This is not the correct icon. We can use this internet icon. Okay. So your laptop is connected to the internet, guys. Your laptop is connected to the internet. So guys, now let me tell you this. Now imagine we have Salman here. Okay. We have Salman here. In our class, only one Salman is there. If I call Salman, Salman will respond, right?
Yes, I will tell.
Yes. So now, if you go to Saudi, right? He's from Saudi actually. How many Salmans are there, Saudi? We cannot guess, right? What of Salmans are there in the Saudi, right? So if I call Salman, who will respond? So what I have to do? I have to call with the full name, or I have to use his mobile number, something like that, okay, to identify. So now my laptop is connected to the internet. I want to connect to 10.10.10.36. In TCS, we have 36. In Infosys, we have 10.36. In Wipro, we have 10.36. In Tech Mahindra, we have 10.36 server. Like this, in every company, we will have 10.36. Then how you are able to connect to Infosys 10.36 server? Is this
It
clear,
will change
guys?
the IP address. Yeah.
Is this clear? How you are able to connect to only Infosys 10.36? How it is possible? How it is possible? Generally, for this, we will use a software called VPN. Okay. What is the software, guys? VPN software. What is this
Creating
actually?
virtual
Yeah.
private.
It's a virtual private network software. It will create a bridge between your internet and your office network. It will create a bridge between your internet and your office network, guys. So VPN softwares are like generally we have different VPN softwares are there. Okay, we have Cisco, Juniper, Global Protect. What else, guys? Any
Pulse secure.
Pulse Secure. Very good. Okay, these are all.
Any
Yeah,
connect.
Citrix. Any Connect. Yeah.
Palo Alto.
Yeah. Yeah. Palo Alto. Very good. Palo Alto. So.
Checkpoints.
Okay. Good. So this virtual private network will create a bridge between your office network and your internet, guys. So when you use VPN credentials of Infosys, so you'll directly connect to Infosys network. So in that case, if you go 10.10.10.36, you can directly connect to the Infosys 36 server, guys. That's how you can connect. For that, what we are going to use, we should use a extra software called VPN software. So that's why if you're in the office, no need to use VPN. Why? Because your laptop is already connected to office network. But if you are in the home, if you are doing work from home, you will connect to some other internet and your office will use some other internet. This is one internet, this is another internet. So to create a bridge between these two internets, we will use a separate network called virtual private network, which will exist virtually. Okay.
But for Shanmugh sir, but for cloud, we need not to use this virtual network, right? We can connect through mobile also. I mean, the portal, we can connect from anywhere, right?
Correct, but we are not discussing cloud, right? As of
No, I'm just
yeah. That's true. If it is cloud, Azure and all, we can directly see. Azure also sometimes, okay. If I want to open portal, generally, how it is going to work? How it is going to detect your username and password? You are not going to give your username and password, right? In the portal, for example, you open portal.azure.com. So you have to give separate account, right? You cannot give your own Gmail ID or some other ID, right? How that account will work when you connected to VPN only, right? That account will work. So even though you are using a portal, okay, cloud, still you have to use VPN. Okay, check it. Why? Because when you are using a portal, you have to use a separate credentials. You have to use your client, okay, your domain name. I'm sorry. Salman.mirza@somethingcompany.com. Okay, domain name.com. That domain, when it will work, when you connect to VPN, then only it will identify your domain, right?
Correct.
So that also needs VPN. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. Is it clear, guys? Everyone, how RDP will work? How work from home will work? So when you're doing a work from office, you don't need to connect to any networks. But when you're doing a work from home, 1 minute. When you're doing 1 minute. Jishan. Jishan?
Yes.
What happened, Jishan?
Nothing. No issue.
Right, okay. So when you're doing work from home, then definitely you have to connect to VPN. Sometimes nowadays, most of the laptops will be automatically connected to your VPN. No need to separately connect. Generally, sometimes you will have some different gateways and all. So to connect to different gateways in the VPN, you have to keep changing the networks. You have to give some authentication token value you have to give. Okay, so this kind of stuff and all will be there, guys. Guys, everyone, is it clear how we are going to connect to the servers? Which tool we will use to connect to the servers, guys? Which tool we will use to connect to the servers?
RDP.
Yeah, RDP is a tool will help us to connect to the servers remotely. Okay.
Sir, I have one doubt. If the server present in client location, then
server
present in the client location, not in Infosys, then how can we connect?
See, client and Infosys both will be in same network. Okay. Otherwise, Infosys cannot take control of the client machines. Okay, server, your Infosys and the client network both are in same. If Infosys is providing support to client, the client machine should be in the Infosys network only. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Someone asked, what is this jump server? Jump server is an extra layer of security. Okay. Jump server is an extra layer of security. Now directly you are, yeah, jump box, jump server, Citrix apps, all are same only. Okay. Right. So it's a kind of extra level security. So now here from your laptop, once you connect it to the VPN, you are directly connecting to the server, right? But in the organization, some organizations, you cannot directly connect to the servers even though you are using VPN. I told you, right, it's an extra layer of security. RDP stands for Remote Desktop Protocol. RDC stands for Remote Desktop Connection. So now you are directly connecting. Once you are connected to the VPN, you are directly connected to the server. Sometimes in some organizations it will work, but in some organizations it won't work. Okay. Once you connected to the server, again you have to connect to one common server. Okay. One common server. I'll tell you. This is your jump server. Okay. First you have to connect to this jump server. Okay. First you have to connect. This jump server IP address is something like this. Okay. Imagine this is 25. So once you connected to this jump server, you will log into the jump server, right? There you have to use RDP, MSTSC. Okay, there you have to use RDP to connect to any other servers. This is called, the intermediate place is called your jump server, guys. Jump server, jump box, jump host, all are same. Okay. So for the extra layer of security, instead of directly connecting to the server, first you will connect to organizational jump box. From there, once you log into this jump box, here you will open RDP. From there, you will connect to the server. So some of the applications we have, like Citrix apps is one kind of jump host. First, we will connect to Citrix apps or VDI, virtual desktop interface. VDI. First, you will connect to VDI. From there, you are going to connect to the servers, guys. These are all called jump servers. For extra security, generally we'll use this feature. Okay. Is it clear? Everyone? Guys, only 1-2 people are responding. Try to open your mouth. I told you in the beginning of the sessions, it's not like a kind of a broadcast, guys.
Yes, sir, yes.
Two-way communication should be there.
Yeah, it should be like interactive. I don't like I'm keep on talking. Okay, it's not good way. Why I'm asking you to open your mouth? If you are opening your mouth now in the interviews, also you can open your mouth, guys. It's not like, okay, after some time, okay, I'm vexed and all talking. Okay, it's not like that. Try to habituate to open your mouth. Simply listening like Ramayana, Mahabharata, okay, nice, good. It's not going to work. Fine. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. So now let's enable RDP connections, guys. How to enable RDP connections? 2 settings we have to enable.
Shannon,
Okay.
is it possible to show you this jump server login
No, that is
practically
not
now?
possible. If you pay extra 5 lakhs, I can buy that jump server. That is not free. We have some free jump host softwares and all. Let's see. At the end of the day, Praveen, whether our part is we have to connect to the servers. That's it. Like how we are connecting to the server, in the same way we'll connect to the jump host also. So we'll give IP address, we'll give our username and password, then we'll simply connect to the jump box. That's it. Again, you don't see any difference. From there, you will open MSTSC or RDP. That's it.
Okay.
That is not possible in our classes to show the jump box and all. Okay, that comes under again extra. Even I don't know how to set up a jump box. If anyone is having any idea on that, guys, just work on it. We'll take one session on that. Okay, if anyone is having a free jump host servers and all. Generally, jump hosts are not free. Most of the jump hosts are very costly. But even if it is free, only limited features will be there. Okay. Chalo. So let's enable two settings, guys. You have to enable two settings. Okay. First, let's find out the IP address of this server. How to find out the IP address of any server?
Ping command.
How to
CMD.
find out?
Windows
CMD IP
So-
config.
Config,
So-
IP config.
Yeah.
CMD IP
So
config.
right click on this start button. Again, guys, don't use your start button. This is your laptop start button. This is server start button. Right click on the start button, use run and CMD. You can use Windows R also. And now to find out the IP address of any machine, I have to use IP config. Okay, don't give any spaces. IP config. Don't give any spaces. Just type IP config. You can see 10.0.2.15. I'm sorry. This is the default IP address. You will get it, guys. Generally, it is not going to work with us. Okay, I have to enable the IP. I have to enable RDP remote connections. Then the IP address will be changed. Okay. So what and all those two settings? First, go to this PC. Go down. Click on this folder. Every setting you have to do it in your Windows server only, not in your laptop. Right click this PC properties. Go to remote settings. Click on allow remote connections to this computer. Click OK. Okay, apply. Okay, this is one setting that you have to do. Second setting, go to your Oracle VirtualBox Manager. This you have to do it in your laptop. Go to settings again. Go to network settings again. Select the bridge adapter here. Here, you people can see one name. Some of you can see two names, three names and all. If you see only one name, nothing to worry. Just select it. If you see 2, 3 names and all, make sure you can see a wireless name. Wireless, dual band wireless. If you can see, select it. If not, change the name. And click on advanced. Choose allow all. These are the other settings we have to enable. That's it. These two settings. One is this PC properties remote settings, allow remote connection. Second one is in the Oracle VirtualBox Manager. Go to network settings. There you can see, okay, bridge adapter. NAT will be there. Generally, you have to choose bridge adapter and you have to choose one name and expand advanced. Choose allow all. Okay, people.
Sir, what is bridge adapter?
Forget about it. I'm not sure. Okay, this adapter will simply help us to create a communication between the servers. Okay, again, these things and all comes under network team. Okay, just to practice, we are enabling some of the settings. That's it. Okay, if you want to know what are these settings, that settings, just Google it. Okay, I'm not sure about these settings actually. Okay, so I have to just enable, right? So I'm just clicking yes. When you enable the settings there, you will get this pop-up again automatically. Just click yes. Okay, right. Now the RDP settings are enabled, guys. If it is SQL related and all, I will only explain without, without asking generally. If it is not SQL related, I'll skip those things. Why? Because you might need, but others, it will be like confusion for them. Okay, so that's why I don't touch some of the things. Now go to command prompt again. You can use same up arrow. You can either type ipconfig or else you can use up arrow to get the last command. I'm using up arrow. Now, if you see here, the IP address is changed. Earlier, 10.0.2.15, right? Now it was 192.168.1.30. Now I can use this IP address to connect to the server. Okay, so just minimize this, minimize the server now. Now, again, guys, listen carefully. From your laptop, you have to open RDP and you have to connect to the server. Here, people will do mistakes. What mistake they will do, you know? They will go inside the server. They will again try to connect from the server to server using RDP. What mistakes people will do, you know? Some of you will open MSTSC here in the server. Okay, you will open RDP in the server. And you will use the same IP address to connect to the server through RDP, which is wrong, guys. From local laptop to the server, you have to do RDP. From your local laptop. Okay, where is your RDP? Go to your local laptop. Just here in the search, type RDP. From your local laptop to the server, you have to use RDP. So what is the server IP address? 192.168.1.30. Give the IP address here, 192.168.1.30. Click on connect. If everything went well, then you will get username and password screen. Okay. If everything is successful, if the settings are smooth, then you will get username and password. If not, something goes wrong. Okay, let's check. So we are unable to get it. Okay, we are getting this error. Okay, click OK. So 192.168.1.30, right? Let me check whether IP address is correct or not. 192.168.1.30. Let me check again. Same 192.168.1.30. So what I will do, I am going to do one more extra settings. Properties. This PC properties. Remote settings again. I am going to uncheck this one. Let's see. I'm not sure whether it is going to work or not. Let me click OK. If not, I'll try another setting. Okay. But earlier last time I used Windows Server 2022, guys. This time I'm using Windows Server 2019. So Windows 2022, no issues. Windows 2019, I guess, depends on the version and all. Depends on the edition and all. Sometimes the feature will support, sometimes it won't support. So I'm just trying. Okay, let's see this time whether it is going to work or not. I'll again check the IP address. So IP4 address, IP4 192.168. Okay, chalo. Now go to this RDP again. RDP remote desktop 192.168.1.30. Okay, so still we are not getting right. So okay, we'll do one thing. Okay, let me show you another settings.
Shanmukh,
Yes, yes.
no need to do some setting in the group level or
No,
like
no,
we
no,
were
no,
doing,
not required, not required, not
admin.
required, not required. Mostly these are like VM level settings. Okay, so let's try to change the network this time. Go to settings of this VM. Okay, network. We'll try to change it to this adapter. Okay, adapter. Mosquito is gone. Okay, so now I just changed the network settings, guys. Right click, settings, network settings. I changed the name from 1 to 1. I changed it. Okay, earlier I used this one. Now I change it to this name. Okay, right. I have already changed it, right? And make sure advanced is showing yellow wall. So now again I got one more pop-up. Okay, just click yes again. Don't click no, guys. Okay, I'm not getting the internet here. Okay, let's see. Not sure whether it is going to work or not. Earlier I used this. Okay, 192.168.137.39. Let's see, guys.
Shanmukh, can you check the firewall settings?
Not required actually. For this firewall is not required. Okay, for other VMs we have to check firewall. Okay. So now the IP address is changed 192.168.137.39. Let me go to this. Let me close all these things. I got a lot of windows. Close it. Close it. Just one window is enough. Okay. So now try the IP address 192.168.137.39. Yeah. Now you are able to see, right? Now it is working. Now it is working. Now you can see a credential screen, you will get it. So here, give administrator is the username. Okay, this machine, earlier administrator is the username, right? And password, the one which we have already gave, DBA@123. Double click on this, Control C, Control V. Okay, just click OK. Right, you will get this, guys. The same way we will connect to the servers in the organization. Very important. This is the first step in the organization. When you are in the organization, if you got any ticket, you have to connect to the server. If you don't know how to connect to the server, that is your last day in your organization. Believe me, I know number of people, they came out on the first day without knowing how to connect to the servers. Believe me, I know lot of students. Other trainers, they don't teach how to connect to the servers. They don't teach. I'm very sure about it. I'll go for bet also. 99% trainers, they are not teaching how to connect to the servers, but they are keeping 5 years experience, 7 years experience. if you don't know how to connect to the servers, what is the point or what is the meaning of claiming 7 years experience in DBA? Seriously, I know a lot of people call me. They'll check my videos in the YouTube and all. They'll call to me. Yes, yes, Shanmukh, like as you said, I lost the job like this only. The first day only, I don't know how to connect to the servers. So they immediately came to know and they removed my job. This is the first important step, guys. How to connect to the servers and all. You have to click yes now. And now, okay, we are able to connect to the server, guys. So now this is how you can see the server in the organization. This is how the server will be, guys. This is how the server will be. I hope you people are already working, right? Salman, Vibhuti. So is it the same kind of thing you can see on your screen while connecting to the servers?
Yeah, same.
Yes, yes.
Yes, exactly same.
So this is how generally, this is how the real time is. Okay, so now I spent around 2.5 hours to set up this environment, but I don't think this is waste of time. Other trainers will treat that is waste of time, just 5 minutes work and all. But if you don't know, if you don't understand what is RDP, directly if I jump into RDP, how you are able to manage the things. Okay, so this is very important, guys. This is how the server you can see in the organization. Complete server will be like this only. If your work is completed, you have to open run, you have to type log off. If your work is completed, don't ever shut down the servers, guys. If you shut down the server, that is your last day in the organization. Don't ever shut down the servers. You will enter into the server, you will complete your work and you will come back from the server. You will get back from the server. That is called log off. You are logging off from the server. That's it. Or sign out.
Then if we don't log off,
Yeah, once your work is completed, you have to type log off or sign out. You can use one option here on your username. You can see a sign out button. Both are same. Either log off or sign out, both are same. Log off is a
then
command,
if we
sign out
don't
is a
log off or
GUI.
sign off, any issue is there?
It's not like any issue will be there, but your account will be locked sometimes. Okay, if you don't sign out or log off from the servers, if you keep on connecting to 192.168.1.37, from there, if you are not logging off, your account will be locked. Again, you cannot unlock your account. You have to call to Windows team. They will disconnect all the accounts from all the servers. They can check it in which server your account is logged. They will log into that particular machine. They will log off manually from there. So in that way, it will be unlocked, guys. Again, I'm showing how to connect to the server remotely. Go to your local laptop, type RDP. You should know the IP address of the server. So what is the IP address? Anyone remembered? This is the last IP address I used. 190. In our practice, we will get 192 series. In the organization, generally the server IP addresses will start with the 10 series. Most of you people some of you are already working. I hope you are using 10 series IP addresses to connect to the servers, right?
Yes, and
So 192.168.137.39 is this server IP address, batch 51 server IP address. Click connect again. You will get initially it will ask username and password. Last time I have already gave the username right as an administrator. This time you can simply give the password. Sometimes you have to choose more choices. You can use a different account. Then you can use again username. In the organization, you don't use administrator, guys. You will get a separate account. Say, for example, Dhananjay got the job. He'll get a separate account, Dhananjay.patil, and he'll give his own password. Windows team will create an account for him and they will provide a password to Dhananjay. So Dhananjay will give under username section Dhananjay.patil. Under password section, he will have his own password. Like that Salman.Mirza, like that Pooja, like that Anita, like that each people will get different accounts, guys. Using your accounts, you are able to connect to the servers. Okay. Guys, is this clear? RDP? Everyone?
yes.
Yes,
You can minimize and maximize this window like this. Okay, you can adjust. If your work is completed, sometimes people will click on this close button. Okay, this is not good way. Your account will be locked. You don't create any problem, but it's not good way of signing out from the servers. Okay, so generally you have to click on this Windows button, either sign out or you can use Windows or log off keyword. Okay, so that you will be out of the server. and never ever shut down the server. If you shut down the server, that is your last day. Okay, in the organization. Fine. Are we good? Any questions? So in the next class, we will discuss how to install SQL Server. Someone started video. Who is that? Pooja. Yeah. So in the next class,
when will be the next class?
yes, let's discuss that as well. Okay. So tell me, guys, I want to compensate one extra class for all of you. So when is the good time to take extra class? Is that okay for August 15th, or you have any plans on August 15th? As August 15th is the public holiday, I'm asking. Otherwise, as usual, next Saturday morning we'll connect.
I think it's better because in weekdays there will be some.
Yeah, I have to take the decision like based on all your opinions, guys. So tell me, everyone is important to me. If that is okay, we'll go for it. If weekdays is not possible, let me know. We'll again go for next Saturday, guys. Okay. I need attention of everyone, guys. Everyone is important. Again, it's not like majority people. So everyone, if you people are facing any issues, I guess 15th August is the national public holiday, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I guess everyone, and if you are already working as a DBA, you have to support. So just let me know, is it okay if I take an extra class on 15th August morning?
Shanmukh, we are having flag hoisting.
You have? What is that, Praveen?
Flag hoisting.
Flag hosting?
Yeah.
In your apartment, huh?
No. In our office.
Yo, in your office.
In
Okay.
collectorate.
Okay. Oh, you're working in collectorate. Good. Okay, so for you it's not possible on August 15th. Okay.
Sharmukh, for me, I'm having other plans, so it's not
No
possible on
problem.
Tuesday.
Okay, no problem, Chandu. No problem. Thanks for the update. So 15th August is not possible. Monday morning, tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow we need to connect to office, Sharmukh.
Oh, okay, done. Chalo guys, we'll do one thing, okay?
Sir,
We'll
but
again...
tomorrow is not possible for me.
Yeah. I can understand.
I think it's better on weekends only.
Yeah, no problem, guys. That's fine. We'll connect again on the next Saturday morning, 7 a.m. IST. Okay. But next meeting, definitely the meeting link is going to be changed, and I'll update those who are registered with us. Okay. Next meeting, this is not the same meeting link. We'll use a new meeting link, and the registered students will automatically get the new meeting link by Friday. Okay. So this recording will be available in our batch 51 playlist in the YouTube. Okay, so I hope, let me again show you how to access the recordings. Just go to youtube.com and just type SOSE University. Yeah, weekends only, Niharika. I'm not taking any weekday class based on your decision. Okay, go to SOSE University in the YouTube and go to SOSE University channel. Go to playlists. Okay, there you can see batch 51 playlist. Already whatever classes are completed, 4 classes are completed, right? So four videos are uploaded here, and 5th video is going to be available by tomorrow morning. Okay, so tomorrow morning I'll upload that 5th video. You can see under batch 51 playlist, guys. Don't think I'll upload all the videos. No, I'm not going to upload. Share server as well. Anup, you will get it. Okay, I'm not going to upload all the videos in the YouTube, guys. Initially, just a few videos. Okay, I'll upload in our channel later. Jishan. Okay, later. I'm going to give.
So how we will get all the videos for
You will
this?
get it to your Google Drive. You will get it to your Google Drive.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Once class is completed, I'll upload directly to the Google Drive. I'll give access to the registered students. Okay. Chalo, any questions, any doubts, guys, please? Any suggestions, please?
Shanmukh, I didn't register yet. So you sent me a Google form, right? Actually, due to some technical issue, I didn't register yet. So
you have my number, right, Chandru?
Yeah, I'm having your number.
Just ping me in the WhatsApp.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. If you haven't yet registered, you have to register, guys. Please don't miss this. Next week, the meeting link is going to be changed. Okay. Fine. Please register immediately, guys, so that you will be updated with the new meeting link. And Sidling, do you have my number, Sidling?
Yes, I have.
Just ping me hi, okay? The WhatsApp. Oh, Sid, right? I got you. Yeah, got
Yes,
it. Sidling. What is
already
meaning?
I have pinged you.
What is the meaning of Sidling? Sid, I know.
It's actually it's a god name.
God name. That is also God name. Good. Gita
Yeah.
Amrendra name. Yeah. Cloudemy. Can you hear me, Cloudemy? You are from US, Cloudemy?
No.
Cloudemy.
I'm from Karnataka.
No. Cloudemy. Someone joined with a Cloudemy name.
Okay.
Cloudemy. I guess it. I don't know. Cloudemy. Last time also, like you are not talking, man. Cloudemy. Just update me from where are you from exactly? Otherwise, you don't get the meeting link for the next class. Okay, Cloudemy, Dhananjay, Geeta, Jishan, okay, Kiran, Veerbrahmaya, Muhammad, Pooja, Praveen, Ramya, Sagar, Salman, Shanwar, Sarvash, Sidling, Shivkumar, Venkat. I can able to identify most of you people except one or two. That's fine, guys. Okay, so we'll connect in the next Saturday.
Anna, I have a
Kiran.
small doubt.
Yes, Kiran.
Okay, like if I want to access through RDP to the server, my Oracle VM, it has to be opened, or even if it is closed, I can access it.
Yes. It will be automatically closed. I just open to check the IP address. That's it. And to enable the settings. It's not mandatory. And again, there are some challenges I'll tell you in the next class. Who can use RDP? And one more thing, one pending thing from my side. If virtualization is disabled in any one of your laptops, here I just shown you, right, virtualization. If virtualization is disabled, like Pooja's laptop and all, in any one of your laptops, just ping me privately in the WhatsApp. I'm going to help you out in the WhatsApp video call, okay? Right? So that is one thing, pending thing from my side. Another thing is this video will be available by tomorrow morning. And people who are registered with us, you will get the software links and notes automatically by tomorrow morning. Okay. So these things are pending things from my side, guys. That's it. And yeah, so there are some challenges in connecting to the server remotely. Like I'll tell you in the next class, like we have some challenges like your operating system should be Windows 10 Pro or Windows 11 Pro. Okay, those people only can use RDP feature. So, and you should have internet to use RDP feature. MS Info 32, we can use what level of operating system we are using. You can see here MS Info 32. Okay, you can see here Windows 10 Pro I'm using. If you people are using Windows 10 Home, RDP is not going to work for you guys. Okay, even though you did all the settings, still it is not going to work. Why? Because in the Windows 10 Home, there is no such feature. RDP feature is not there. Okay. Like this, we have some challenges. In the next week, I'll tell you what and all challenges are there with RDP. Okay. In our setup, not in the organization. Okay.
Shanmugh, did you tell about the settings? I mean, the BIOS setting, if we are not able to see the
See,
Windows
I'll
version
tell you.
32.
I'll tell you quickly. Okay, so generally the BIOS settings will be like this, guys. It depends upon the laptop to laptop. If you are using Dell, just type Dell BIOS settings or BIOS key. So some laptops will have F2, some laptops will have F9, and some laptops will have F11, F12. So before doing this, just check it in the Google. Lenovo BIOS key, Dell BIOS key, HP BIOS key, like that, check it. So now you can see, right, F2 is the BIOS key. Restart your laptop. Before it is coming to online, keep pressing F2, boot key. F2 is called boot key. Keep pressing. The screen will turn into black color. Keep pressing F2, keep pressing until you entered into this, okay, BIOS settings. Enable virtualization. Okay, so keep pressing the boot key, guys. So then you will enter into the BIOS settings like this. It is a combination of blue screen and white screen. So once you enter into the BIOS settings, okay, sometimes you can see under configuration tab, you can see Intel virtualization technology option. Sometimes you can see under settings tab. Sometimes you can see under advanced tab. You can see here, right, advanced tab. So you can use only up arrow down arrow, right arrow, left arrow. You cannot use cursor in the BIOS settings. So use your up arrow, down arrow and all. Go to that option settings. Hit enter. You can see enabled, disabled. If it is disabled, use your down arrow again. It will be enabled. And you can see one option called F10. Once you enable the settings, you have to press F10, which will save and exit. Then next, when you restart it, automatically the virtualization will be enabled. This is how you have to enable, but yes, you will face some challenges. Okay, I know. You can just do a video call. Just ping me before doing a video call to me. And if I'm available, I'll ask you to do a video call. If it is disabled, okay, then I'll help you to enable the settings, guys. Okay.
So first we need to check whether it is enabled or not before
Correct.
going to install,
Correct.
right?
Correct. From the task manager, I just shown you, right, in the Pooja's machine. From the task manager under performance
Correct,
section,
correct. I
you can
was
see here
trying to
virtualization.
recall how we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the task manager virtualization.
Yes.
One. Okay.
That is one option. Second one is when you are creating a VM. Okay, it will show you all 32 bits only. If you see only 32 bits, that is also okay an indication that the virtualization is disabled.
Not enabled. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, guys, are we good? Chalo guys, that's it for today. We'll connect again on Saturday morning, 7 a.m. IST. And for US people, it will be Friday evening, 9:30 p.m. For US people, Friday evening, 9:30 p.m., which is equal to Saturday morning, 7 a.m. IST, guys. Thank you all. Good day, good night, guys. Bye.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Night.